está bien.
Pero no, sí, no, sí.
Bueno, en primer lugar, sean bienvenidos todos.
Welcome to everyone.
Los niños, los comunitarios de diferentes comunidades, también los muchachos voluntarios del grupo Dartmouth College. Vamos a tomar un momento este momento es para hacer una ceremonia en honor a una persona quien dio su vida en este país y más en este puesto de salud, trabajando en estas comunidades.
We're going to give a moment to honor someone who worked in this community.
Sí, y es doctora MargoKrasnoff, quien vino de la Universidad de Dartmouth College por muchas veces.
It's Dr. MargoKrasnoff, who came with Dartmouth College and works here in Ciuna many times.
Y quienes tuvimos la oportunidad de trabajar con ella y el grupo que vino, bueno, tenemos muchas memorias muy bonitas aquí en esta comunidad.
We have a lot of fond memories of Margo in this community.
Sí, también dio su vida trabajando por las personas que necesitaban de la salud.
She gave her life working for people who had health problems and working to better them.
Pues les voy a contar un poco de quién era MargoKrasnoff, una persona que vino aquí varias veces, como 5 veces a esta región, especialmente aquí en el Hormiguero. Estuvo aquí como 3 veces y una vez en Rosa Grande y una vez en Coperna también. So I'm going to talk to everyone a little bit about MargoKrasnoff, who's a colleague of ours, a friend who came here many times. She came to this area 5 times in her time volunteering with this group. She was here in Hormiguero 3 times, and she came to 2 other communities, Rosa Grande and Coperna, on some of her visits as well. La doctora Krasnoff hemos construido para su memoria este banco grande y tan bonito para compartir con la gente que viene a la clínica aquí en Hormiguero, para descansar un poquito antes de ver a los médicos, las enfermeras que trabajan en la clínica, y es una manera para acordar y honrar su memoria. We've constructed this beautiful bench to remember Margo. It's something that the people who come to this clinic can use to rest before they come to see the doctors and the nurses, and we're very pleased that we can share this with the community. También tenemos como una señal de la vida 2 árboles pequeños de caoba que también vamos a sembrar en su propio lugar para honrar a Margo también. We also have 2 plants that are mahogany trees, small trees, that will be planted in Margo's memory as well to remember Margo, which symbolize the life that she gave to the community. MargoKrasnoff, we had a ceremony for Margo in the United States, where many people came to remember her after her passing. She was much loved by many people in the United States, and it was because of her love for the people that she saw as patients and for her dedication and hard work in the United States. MargoKrasnoff also is an author of a book that the students at Dartmouth College have read about called Building Partnerships in the Americas, and it's a book that has been very helpful for people to understand what medical care is like and the possibilities for sharing medical care, the expert advice of the doctors from the United States with the people of Nicaragua and other countries in Central America.
To add to Dove's, Margo was a daughter of Dartmouth. She went to Dartmouth undergraduate, Dartmouth Medical School, and in the best Dartmouth tradition, she marched to her own drummer. And that took her on a med school scholarship from the Public Health Service and a start right from the beginning of her career to serve marginalized, underprivileged communities in the United States. And then when she discovered such communities outside of our country, she was further ignited and loved to travel and did so widely, and whenever possible she would do so in the role of a physician. She went to the highest mountains in the Himalayas as a trek doctor, treating people in the villages along the way. Here on the medical team, Margot was a magnificent model to colleagues, both Nicaraguan and American, and certainly to the students. A woman with quiet wisdom, and I think one of the most enduring and important lessons she imparted to all of us doing the work we do here was to recognize the value and the possibility to heal without curing. Because, alas, we have limited possibilities and resources to cure many of the people we wish we could. But we can bring skills, listening, a fleeting relationship that may carry some curing value. And I think Margot epitomized that in her life and work. I'll conclude by saying that having a bench with a poem, Margot loved poetry, and this would have been the poem she would have chosen. To remember her in this way, with a place to rest and eventually some shade, gives comfort to her family, and it's very important, and I feel like I represent them in expressing their appreciation to allow us all to create this space and mark it with this moment.
Okay. Eric, will you?
Sure.
Last Christmas, I spent it with Margot and her family after she got back from her trip here in Nicaragua.
La Navidad pasada, ella pasó con Margot y su familia después que regresó de este viaje con la brigada de Dartmouth.
I worked with her in the hospital,
Ella trabajó con ella en el hospital.
and she was telling me how much that she loved being here and how wonderful the people were here, and she was encouraging me to come here.
Ella siempre contaba cómo amaba venir con la brigada y cómo amaba la gente que vive aquí en Nicaragua y siempre quería que ella también viniera aquí a Nicaragua.
And then I was at a meeting, and she was supposed to come in the morning, very early in the morning, and she didn't come to the meeting.
Estaba esperando una reunión con ciertos como médicos y en fin ella, Margot, no vino a la reunión.
And she was very responsible. She was never late. She was always on time. She was always organized. So the group of people thought there was a problem.
Ella siempre era muy puntual y muy responsable en el trabajo y entonces inmediatamente ella pensaron que algo pasó mal.
So, and then we found her, and she had died.
Ella habían encontrado a ella y ella había fallecido.
Not too long after her trip here.
No tan largo después de este viaje.
And so I asked if I could come here in honor of her, to keep the tradition, to help the people that she wanted to help, because I wanted to do it in her honor.
Ella, la doctora Elena, solicitó la oportunidad de venir acá a Nicaragua y aquí a Ciuna para dar el honor de la memoria de Margot para continuar este sueño que tenía ella.
I feel like she told me that because after her death, it was important to carry this tradition on. So I'm very grateful to be here, and it's been a wonderful experience, and it helps me to understand Margot even more. So thank you for all of your help.
Ella siente que fue la razón para venir acá a Nicaragua. Y entonces le gusta agradecer a todos que están aquí para dar esta experiencia a ella, para añadir a la experiencia en la vida.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
and where you want to be. And when we find ourselves in a place just right, we will be in the valley of love and delight. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we shan't be ashamed. To turn will be our